clear understanding of human nature and to act in accordance with it. But a desire for liberty asserts itself in other countries too. The two with which our history is most bound enjoy elements of liberty as we understand it. We inherited much from our mother country, Britain, and France's revolution and republics have mirrored, and funhouse mirrored, our own. But Britain's liberty is deeply rooted in a mold of custom, while France's is buffeted by storms of passion. Britain still has a crown and classes. France, every so often, produces a new constitution. This is not a book about almost liberty elsewhere. It is a book about the real thing, here in America. A complete history of liberty in America would be a complete history of America. This book focuses instead on 13 documents from 1619 to 1987 that represent snapshots from the album of our long marriage to liberty. They say what liberty is. They show who asked for it, when, and why. Since no marriage is ever simple, they track its ups and downs. These 13 liberty documents define America as the country that it is, different from all others. 6 of the liberty documents are speeches or addresses, 1 delivered in writing, 1 over the radio, 4 to live audiences, a courtroom, a political convention, and 2 outdoor events. 5 are collective statements written by an individual or a committee, but endorsed by a group. 1 is the minutes of an assembly. 1 is a poem on a statue. The documents vary in length. The assembly met over 5 days. The briefest speech lasted 2 or 3 minutes, and the poem is a sonnet. Some of the liberty documents are official pronouncements. Others are appeals to or by the marginalized. Some are so famous they are ubiquitous. Others are little known. Some are clumsy but earnest. Others eloquent. All are important. We are what we are because of them, and we made them because of who we are. We stay true to what we are by staying true to them. All of them are public statements, making a case to the world, the opinion of mankind, as the Declaration of Independence puts it, or to a relevant public official. Right Honorable begins the Flushing Remonstrance, addressing Dutch Governor-General Peter Stuyvesant. None of them is absorbed with personal details or written in a way that is willfully oblique. But standing alone, they would be naked. So I have clothed them with context, who wrote or spoke them, where and when. You have to know something about the economy of the late 19th century to understand William Jennings Bryan, or something about the politics of early 18th century New York to understand the trial of John Peter Zenger. Something isn't everything. From one document to the next, years, sometimes decades, pass. One speech here was given in Berlin, another in Chicago, the rest on or near the East Coast, but none in California or Hawaii. Whole swaths of the American experience are missing, but I keep a forward momentum. 2 of the Liberty documents, and the important part of a third, are about foreign affairs, what America promises, threatens, or fears from other countries. This may seem surprising in a book about liberty, especially in a book about liberty conceived as the essence of our nationalism. But the world is always close at hand. America began as a collection of colonies and won its independence in a revolution against an imperial master. We live among neighbors and wars. Even when we are not interested in them, they may be interested in us. Several of the Liberty documents are accompanied by lists of names, of signers, audiences, or participants, delegates, jurors, or burgesses. Some of the lists are quite long, with many or most of the names obscure. Read them all. Whether these people were already famous, became famous, or are known only for being there at one moment of history, they all contributed to their liberty and ours. Remembering them is a duty and a pleasure. As a witness to one of the Liberty documents said, "How sweet it is to speak of good men and women." 2 of my linguistic choices in this book require explanation. I use America as a synonym for the United States, even at the risk of confusion when the story overlaps with other countries in the Americas, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina. I do it despite the boisterous stadium chant, U.S.